fuck.
Yo.
Yo.
You dig.
Yeah, that is fucking Cloudmaster Price.
And that is fucking Big Yiz, aka Yism, aka
Yeah.
the Rage
And
God.
we form together and we make
the Power Rangers. You dig?
Yeah, the Black Rangers. You feel me?
Yes.
I'm Extra Cranberry, and that is Mingo.
I'm Shadow. I'm the Shadow Ranger. You dig?
Shadow Ranger.
Darkness's Ranger.
But we make the Black Unorthodox podcast. And
yes,
we are
sir.
engineered by Graham Radio.
OMC.TV.
What's good?
Yeah, you know it is. Bow.
Bow.
Graham has been having shit half-ass on, so let's make sure he has that TV on just in case.
Yeah.
Don't worry about. Hey, don't worry about what's going on in here.
Yeah.
I got you guys. I got you covered. Okay. We're good.
Fuck out of here, Graham.
Look,
So-
I'm Cloud.
I'm so fucking.
We talk about for the last few weeks we've been talking about DMX because he's been a topic.
R.I. fucking P.
Yeah.
Who?
Whoa. Now's not the time. Too early.
Jesus. Too soon, Graham. Right. I thought we had a button for that.
No.
But no, did you see that video though?
Yeah, man.
Of the fucking dude that just was like, bro, I knew DMX and I knew this. Granted, he probably did or probably didn't, but he just bogarts his way up there and just starts saying shit that he knew. Bro, and that just got me thinking, bro, how you're dead already, but how can you like, would you want someone like that if you had a close homie that your family ain't fuck with, just come up there and just go straight in on stories about you if you died? I don't know, bro. That shit seemed very crazy.
I'm dead, bro. He can do what the fuck he wants.
He's like, I'm dead, bro. I just thought it was crazy, bro.
I left my time on this earth, you dig? I bring that up to the whole DMX situation to bring up that
situation. Okay.
Not situation. I mean, he's dead already. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to a legend.
All right,
but
Big facts.
But you know, fucking Kanye. You know, he did the stage for him and all that shit, and he did the choir for him and shit. So I thought that was pretty dope. How close do you think like people were were to DMX? Because you know, Swiss Beats kind of like called out a lot of people.
It's a very slippery slope with who's close when you dead. But bro, DMX was on the early scene, bro, with Dave Chappelle. He did like 7, and bro, Kanye West. Before, people don't want to always remember, but Kanye West has like a whole conscious rap before he went straight into that. So he was around all that conscious stuff, and he was around the early New York scene. So do I think that him and DMX hooked up? Yeah, and did work.
I mean, yeah, even like no clout chasing shit. Kanye brought DMX out during Sunday services to do prayers and shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. But that just brings up a better topic. Who's really close to you and who's really just catching like some feels if something happened to you? Because you know they always say people come around when you dead or when you start popping. How do you really know when someone's close to it, motherfucker?
That's a good question.
Great topic.
Yo, think about and I put this in as an example. When X died, you know, him and Trippie wasn't on the best of terms. Him and Ski just got good, and people was calling out Trippie like, cause you know he died on Trippie Redd's birthday. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's a topic I gotta bring up one day. The June 18th theory. We'll get on that one day. But
definitely one other day. Yeah.
But people was like, he was like posting pictures of X, releasing songs with X and shit. You know what I mean? And people was like, bro, Trippie, you was just calling X out. Like, you said that nigga was like weird and lame. Why you acting all sad now that he's dead? Do you think that people like, you can be mad at somebody before they die, and that doesn't mean that you didn't fuck with them. You know what I mean? If me and you, I fuck with you wholeheartedly. We've been around each other. But if you got me mad enough, I wouldn't do this. But if you made me mad enough, and I got online and said, "Fuck Cloudmaster, I hate that bitch ass nigga," because I'm acting out of emotion, and then you die the next day. Are people allowed to discredit our friendship?
That's a great topic. That's a great topic. If you mad, say I did some fuck shit to you, which I've never done ever.
But okay.
Ever. Never done. But like, if I did fuck shit, shut the fuck up, Graham. You're not allowed to say cap. If I did some fuck shit to you ever, and all of a sudden, just like, God forbid, I get hit by a train or some shit, does that eliminate my fuck shit? Do you just come like to like my wake and shit and be like, yo,
I'll keep it just as real and pessimistic as you would. I'll show up to your funeral like, man,
I was beefing with this nigga.
Cloud was a bitch ass nigga, man. the last few weeks of his life, me and him wasn't on good terms, but he still was my homie and shit. I ain't want him to die.
To be real
especially
with you.
not before I beat his ass.
No, I would come from the grave and be like, that's right. If you start crying and you just was telling me I'm a dirty fucking sea otter, I'm going to be like, bro, you fly as hell. Keep that same energy.
I can't be mad and beef. I can't beef with you while you dead while crying at the same time. I ain't get to finish my beef with this nigga, man.
Yo, you going to be like, Earl, sweatshirt, slap me in the fifth grave. You a bitch nigga when you die, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. Who told you could die, nigga?
Pussy nigga.
We ain't finished beefing, nigga.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'ma still be in heaven. Say he's still a fuck nigga though. Look at this fuck nigga talking at my funeral. Like that's why I'm saying.
We going out like Michael Jackson and Prince.
Yo, Prince is still up there, probably sassy with Michael.
throwing hella shade on the other side of heaven. Like Michael over there thinking he doing something.
Thinking he the shit with his quiet. Fuck that. Fuck that.
All right. So since the topic seems to be death, a lot of people died recently.
Everyone's dying.
Black Rob died. Shock G died.
Shock G is a Tampa native, and he was stand at that. Died here too, honestly.
That's crazy. And remember when the baby fought this nigga at a mall one day?
Oh, the Cam Cole. I thought you was finna say the baby fought Shock G. I was finna be like, what?
Nah, he fought like some dude named
Cam Cohart.
Yeah, he died too. So
can we get on Shock G before we go to Cam Cohart?
Well, I was just naming all the dead people. I want to talk about all of them. First of all, before we go to Shock G, because he's like I
got a lot on Shock.
I knew who he was, but I just discovered a lot more about him after death. I'll never act like I knew so much, but I knew who he was.
Yeah,
you know
that's going to be the same with me and Black Rob. Not
right.
that I'm disrespecting Black Rob in any sort of the sense, but I just wasn't familiar with a lot.
I'm not going to sit here and act like I was the biggest Black Rob fan either, but I did see his impact on hip hop, if you want to call it an impact.
Right.
I remember when he was signed to Bad Boy. I remember when like Whoa came out, which is probably one of the top hip hop instrumentals ever.
I definitely got to hear it.
Black Rob created the term
Graham,
like Whoa.
Pull up like Whoa.
He created the term like Whoa.
Yeah, like Whoa, Black Rob. While we talking, that brings up another great. Is that
a song?
Yeah,
like Whoa.
Like
yeah,
Whoa.
It brings up another.
I'll play it.
Like play like a snippet of.
Yeah,
wait,
play.
I'm sorry. This is the
it's copyright. I was just trying to.
Time that someone's called me. Just keep talking.
It's copyright. I more wanted you just to pull up the facts on like Whoa, but fuck it. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Graham. Get the fuck out of here. But that brings me up to another great death question. I don't know where his center cameras is, but fuck it. Anyway, that brings me up to another death question.
Me, sorry, I didn't mean to call.
Sheesh.
I fucking hate Graham. But still, you're ruining our fucking. We had such a swing. But anyway, let me get it out. Like the way when the controversy on when Black Rob. Well, actually, the controversy started when he was like on his last weeks.
Yes.
And they were just like, "Yo, Diddy, why you not helping out your artist?" Type shit.
Oh, hold up.
Exactly.
Wait,
where I'm going.
We're bringing that back up, but let's save that for last. That's something I want to get into. The Diddy.
You better remember the way you want to order structure this fucking talk.
Oh no, I done cleared like two topics already.
All right. We're gonna structure that up. Then we're gonna sauce that up.
Bad Boy. All right. So Black Rob was also in
Bad Boy.
He was in Bad Boy around the same time that G-Dep was, which is another person we're gonna get into. He was in the Let's Get It video. He was in the in the song. He was in the Special Delivery video. Special Delivery was
We're gonna talk one day about all Bad Boy artists. One day.
Shit, we can talk about it today. I'm telling you, I'm finna run through these.
Yo, we finna get it. We getting into this.
Yeah.
Episode.
Right. Black Rob also he had an album that came out with some songs on there from like he had songs on there with everybody from the band except for like a couple of people. So like
Graham, you can't do lookups, right? Today?
I can look stuff up and tell you about it.
Oh, but it won't be on the actual.
Nah, I get this.
It ain't gonna be today. All right, I just want to make sure. All right, cool. Continue with your point.
Pretty much, Black Rob, the inventor of like a prominent artist in Bad Boy. Not to say I was the biggest fan ever, but when he did pop up and was giving DMX's condolences.
What's his times?
I'm really good with times, but I was actually really young when he came out, so damn. I would say somewhere in the like 2000, like.
Oh yeah, you can tell us his times, can you? Still.
Yeah.
What's Black Rob's active time?
Whoa is the lead single released from Black Rob's debut album Life Story. The song was produced, it was released in early 2000.
Oh, yeah, so he's like late 90s, early 2000 active?
I was a jit.
Yeah,
so when that came out, that was around the time like Diddy was building up the new Bad Boy roster. Yeah,
So that's like Diddy's third like come out, then third. I think so because he had a run in the early '90s.
yeah, with the with
Craig
Mack and Biggie and the Junior Mafia. Look him.
I am terrible
Yeah.
with time, so if anyone's asking about times, I will not tell you. But all right, but we can say he's early 2000s. All right, continue.
Yeah. And then just like it hurt my heart when I seen him give condolences to DMX while being in the hospital. When he got out, he wasn't worried about no clout. He wasn't worried about being broken. People on the internet making fun of him. You know how rappers get when they fall off. He was just like, I'm hurting, my side's killing me. I ain't got nowhere to live except for an apartment that me and my man's trying to get. And then he was just like, bro, I need rest. And when he said that, like I wrote it down. It's like when a nigga tell you that he need rest more than anything, just rest. I was like, it's not looking too good for him, man. He was gone like that. You know what I mean? It was real sad to see.
I think both of them, like, COVID had a part, like, during the end. I won't say COVID just had it, but I believe COVID, like, just wasn't helping their situations out towards the end. Because once you that weak, COVID just comes through.
And wipe you the fuck out. And I'm not too sure exactly what it was, but he got taken out.
Oh, that's another thing, too. Like, Irv Gotti, I don't know if you're familiar. Irv Gotti said, I'm not going to repeat, like, what Irv Gotti said on here. But, like, in a sense, Irv Gotti said he was just giving some bad drugs. Like, that's what I'm going to say. He was giving some bad drugs for DMX. Black Rob, I feel like he always had some complications from what.
Yeah, he's been in and out of the hospital for some years, according to, like, articles I read and whatnot.
Damn. Can we get into the shits, though, or you want to wait with the Diddy on that?
We're going to wait.
Okay.
I got a few more topics to bring up.
All right.
Shock G. Tampa native. Helped discover Tupac.
I feel like
Digital Underground.
There would be no Tupac if it wasn't for Shock G.
Exactly. I seen a video posted of him where he was talking about artistry and where their inspiration come from. That shit blew me. Like he said, Tupac is like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. The way he's like, Martin Luther King. I had a dream that
how long
niggas
you knew Shock was from Tampa?
You know what I mean?
How long you knew Shock was from Tampa? I feel like I knew that for some years.
My boy, Willis Straits. Where the Willis Straits. My boy, he's the one who told me that Shock G was from Tampa. He randomly posted it one day in our group chat. He used to be a part of Macavision Second Generation,
right.
He told us that shit, and I did my research, and yeah, he's from Florida. I don't know if he's from Florida, but he went to high school in Florida.
Which high school?
I don't know.
I was gonna say.
Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. You can look it up, but he definitely had a Florida origin.
He does.
Yes.
I just wanted to know which specific high school, because if he's like a tech major,
yeah, he was more of a legend than people think. He definitely put on Tupac. He was a rapper in one of he rapped in one of Tupac's biggest singles, and he's Humpty Hump. A lot of people didn't know that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna care, because people like to cap about that. I only knew 2 fucking Shock G songs. It was I Get Around and it was the Humpty Dance.
Me too.
I feel like everybody gets those 2 songs, but those 2 songs still
But that doesn't make him any less of a legend.
Does
Like I'm
not.
not gonna dick ride him, but
not.
he's a legend. You know,
I'm not gonna sit up here and say I know Shock G classic collections, but those 2 songs definitely paved the way for some shit,
100%.
especially for Florida. I support anything Florida.
One thing
or
I
black.
always admired about Shock G, even like when I first heard about him, is that like I like his look for the era that he was in.
Yeah, he had the fucking fake nose glasses.
Even before, not even him being Humpty Hump, him being Shock G, he had a look. He had like the nappy fro before the shit came out. He had graphic tees when niggas was wearing like jerseys and shit.
What was his complications again? I feel like I remember.
I don't know, but he was talking about how Pac was ready to die and all that shit too, and he was like, I could live a whole another 20 years, and then he stopped and he said, God, please don't bless me. Like he spoke that shit on himself. Like,
what you mean?
He didn't want to. He didn't want to continue to live. Like
Pac made a whole video of him dying.
Not even Tupac, but Shock G. Like Shock G didn't want to. He didn't want to continue to live.
Why?
He was ready to go. I don't know. I seen the video. It kind of shocked me. When he literally stopped in the middle of the video. They like, I could live another 20 years. And then he stops and he looks up. He's like, God, please don't bless me. And then goes back to talking randomly. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
That gets me on fucking DMX's Drink Champs. If you remember DMX, I'm sorry to bring DMX back up, but that's still on us. But still, when DMX said, I could die right now and I'll be happy. Yeah. I feel like people can feel when their time coming. I believe that. People can feel when it's like close, when it's around the corner. I believe that full wholeheartedly.
Shit. Remember X said, If I die, Champagne Poppy did it. I'm snitching now.
I'm definitely not in this podcast no more.
And then Juice WRLD said, "Shit, we not making it past 21."
Man, it be some
These
scary.
motherfuckers like speak death on themselves. That's
And
why I talk about death a lot in my music. That's why I'm trying to ease up on it. You know
I was
what
gonna say, and we're trying to be entertainers again, and we're trying to entertain. I feel like this whole shit is some weird shit, but still, where we going with that? After Shaggy, who else? We had a third person. God forbid, I'm not.
Well, I didn't really have a third person. I was just mentioning that a lot of people died, but I do have another rapper on this list that I need to talk about.
Okay.
This, trigger warning, because this topic can get a little bit sensitive to victims of this. But Lil Mosey is a wanted man, and he's been charged with
I thought Graham was going to get us canceled.
he's been charged with rape.
Was it allegations, or he's actually going to get charged?
He's been charged because he didn't show up to court. So he's a wanted man right now for rape.
Show up to court?
And
There's a lot of reasons why people don't show up to court.
and he would know.
Yo, Graham, tell us the reasons why people don't go to court. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, Graham's a liar.
I'm an attorney, and there's a lot of reasons why people don't go to court.
All right.
Because I thought you were gonna say something different.
Lawyer.
No, I thought that you.
No, I was gonna say a lawyer.
Okay, cool. So there's a lot of reasons why people don't show up to court. The biggest one, it was the most obvious one, is just that people didn't know that they had court. It's because
I believe that,
dude. Yeah, because let's say that you got arrested in 2008, and you live on 123 Main Street. Well, obviously you're gonna put 123 Main Street.
Right.
Then you get arrested 10 years later, and now you're living on Bird Avenue.
Do people serve you in person no more, or that's just if a different circumstances?
Being served.
Like
we're talking about two different things here.
Yeah, we are. We are.
You're talking about criminal law versus civil law.
Exactly.
In civil law, you would get served.
Understood.
To the best of my knowledge, and I'm sorry if that's incorrect.
But criminal law, they're mailing you. If you need to be going to
mailing
court.
you, calling you, you should just know. You should keep up with the clerk of courts.
And
by the way, this is not meant to be legal advice, so do not take it as such.
I don't even believe that. Well, that is Graham with the legal stuff. All right.
Do your job, Graham.
Thank you, Graham. Literally do your job.
All right, so
I fucking hate you.
if convicted, he's facing life. I didn't even know that you could get life for rape. Not giving anybody the
Jesus Christ.
yes. That's
We're
just
demonetized again.
I'm talking about an actual topic. If I'm demonetized, then so is Blackie Speaks, and so is Yaz, and so is blah blah blah. All them other niggas.
I didn't. To be honest with you, I didn't know you can get life for that too. Honestly, I would say that too, but that's not once again condoning all of that type of behavior. But I didn't know you could get life too. But it's also. But my bad. It's also I thought it was allegations, and I thought he still could go to court to prove his case.
I think that from what I read, he's been charged.
Yeah. If you get charged, that's not the same as being convicted.
Yeah.
Right.
So he would still be able to go to court and fight the case.
But he didn't go to court.
He probably. I don't know what happened. What I would assume happened is he had some sort of hearing that he missed because honestly at that. If you're as big as Lil Mosey and your attorney does not do his job by getting your ass in that courtroom, then I don't know. That attorney has some explaining to do.
I was gonna say it's probably a play. It's probably. I'm pretty sure attorneys know what. He's all over the internet. I'm sure they know what he needed to do in court. I'm sure his attorney is coaching him very well. Hopefully, he did not do this though.
Sheesh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm not too big of a fan of Lil Mosey, but I would hope that he's not out here raping bitches. I would hope not.
Very profound. Very profound.
Sorry.
Don't be out here raping bitches.
Don't rape bitches, please.
Please don't rape bitches.
All right. Next up.
Yeah, can we move on?
Jesus Christ.
Next up.
Graham would do this to us. What's up?
apparently Kanye West is single and ready to mingle now. And one of the people who seem to be interested in having Kanye's next child is Azalea Banks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Azalea Banks took to Twitter to say that she would want to conceive a baby from Kanye, and even gave like details about.
I was
what
gonna
the
say,
baby
didn't
would
she
be.
map this out?
Yeah, she had it like she had a whole plan. I'm trying to see if I can go on her Instagrams to see if it's still there, but it's probably not.
Azalea Banks is an attractive woman. I don't care what people like to say about her.
I think her music is good too. It's just she herself fucked that up for herself.
I feel like I'm one of those guys with her music. I just like the classics. I feel like I just like the classics, Azalea Banks. But maybe when she's cooking a fucking cat on the stove, that's kind of where I'm like, But that's also cultural stuff. That's very cultural stuff. Not that I've seen that, but it's definitely not that crazy in some cultures to cook your cat for like religious purposes.
I'm down. I'll do it right now.
You'll cook your cat right now?
Yeah, I don't have one, but if I did, I'd throw that shit on a pan.
I don't think Graham would do that for cultural purposes. Everyone at home.
I don't know.
You're not gonna find it.
I can't read, but I can't find it. Oh wait, no, there it is. Damn! As soon as I clicked off. All right, so it says Kanye reportedly wants his next relationship to be with an artist who can speak the same language and more. And then she said, and I comment, "It's me, guys, the powerful black demon entity awaiting in my ovaries and Kanye's testicles is finally about to be unleashed upon the world. All of you niggas are going to jail."
Let's just stop for a second and just think about it. Let's just think about this just on a fucking human, like, imagine Azalea Banks as your baby mama.
Imagine a relationship between Azalea Banks and Kanye West.
Imagine.
Who's the more crazier one? Oh, Kanye, if you watching this, I love you. I am one of your biggest fans.
Like the mother of your children being Kim Kardashian, the mother of your other child being
Azalea Banks. They both have lash out energy. They both go
I was
on
gonna
Twitter
say
rants. Imagine the arguments.
Jesus, like you as a man have to realize what you're getting yourself into. Not saying Azalea Banks doesn't look like she would be a fucking roller coaster, but that just sounds like so much, especially when you just get out of something stressful and you're just like, Azalea Banks. Once again, I really do adore Azalea Banks and love her.
She's great.
She is very fantastic. I love trolls, and she's the best troll there is.
I hate her Twitter presence, but she's a good artist and she's really good looking. Ooh, speaking of that, this is before we get to that bad boy topic.
Black woman appreciation.
Yes, we didn't. Black woman unappreciation because we did not appreciate her when she was with us. I mean, she's not dead, but she's not like popping on.
What are we talking about?
Lil
Mo,
the superwoman herself.
She's definitely not dead.
Single-handedly put on Fabulous. I said she wasn't dead.
Okay. Whoa, put on Fabulous. Did she?
Yes, Superwoman was the breakout single for Fabulous.
It was?
Yes. After that was the first song.
I thought So Into You. Oh, the orders are wrong. Yeah, I know.
Cause right after that he dropped I Can't Deny It. I'm a fucking ride. You don't wanna win me.
When did So Into You? How far was So Into You for Superwoman?
Years later.
God damn.
years later.
I remember when I first seen him on BET drop Breathe, and I was like, I don't get it.
Sheesh.
Breathe was my shit, though.
Yes.
Even though I didn't get it. I was like, I don't. But that beat was hard as shit. Breathe.
One into the two. But Lil Mo was a dark-skinned, curvy, thick woman.
Where are you going with this?
With hella vocals.
I feel like Graham's trying to signal you.
No, I'm not. I'm just like
with great singing vocals.
We're all paying attention wearing.
And we didn't appreciate her. That's all I wanted to say. Just some black girl appreciation. You know what I mean?
Honestly, can we look up Lil Mo just for me?
Yeah,
just to look at it again.
I'm looking at her right now. Dude.
Jesus Christ, Graham.
And if we're gonna do some non-black,
yeah, she's good. She's good looking.
Yeah.
Graham's
Some non-black girl appreciation. Word to Selena Gomez. And
that's the one you choose?
Sorry, I meant to say.
How about Dua Lipa?
What about JoJo?
JoJo Siwa?
Demi Lovato.
No,
What's wrong with you?
No, just
JoJo.
the
What the hell
dragon.
is wrong with
Whoa, what the fuck is wrong with you? Isn't she like 12? I'm talking about D JoJo.
She's 15, but I don't even know what she's famous for.
But Gizm, you knew I was talking about JoJo.
Wait. But you know how old she is?
Yeah,
But you don't know. So you don't know what she's famous for, but you know how old she
We
is.
know she's a child.
How do you know? How do you know how old she is?
because the baby recently dissed her in a song.
Oh, that's right.
He didn't diss her. He tried to do a quick
That's right,
wordplay,
that's
and
right,
it
that's
didn't
right.
go over.
Yeah.
the
I know he didn't really diss her, but yeah, everybody was talking like it was like, oh, the bid like what 15, 16, and she's taller than him and makes more money than him, and I'm sitting here like that shit don't matter. She's she's been her career has been more lucrative and more prominent than the baby's because he just came out.
I'm
She's been
talking
out,
about
you know what I
JoJo,
mean?
like the JoJo.
But I know who you're talking about.
Exactly.
I know who JoJo is.
Very attractive woman.
But I didn't mean to say Selena Gomez, even though she is fine as fuck. I meant to say Demi Lovato.
Definitely.
Yes.
We be synced because I was about to say Demi Lovato
Demi
a baddie too.
You really think that Demi Lovato's a baddie?
Yes. Do you see her nose? I like that pointy shit. It's like some goofy. I like a goofy, like Goofy the movie type shit. It's like a little like that curve.
Dude,
I like
Demi
that shit.
Lovato she's a successful, awesome person. But
She can
if we're
sing.
just talking about okay, so we're talking about singing.
No, she can sing with a choir, Graham. I don't get what's your taste
In women.
in women? Because Jesus, you don't think Demi Lovato's a baddie?
He likes Macy Slick. I can see why he doesn't like
I do
Demi
like Macy
Lovato.
Slick. Macy Slick is a beautiful woman.
Very.
Macy's cool and Macy's attractive, but Demi Lovato got it. You gotta look again.
Nah, Macy over Demi, but
Yeah,
Demi is fine.
Macy over Demi Lovato. Straight up.
And I don't even like white women, but y'all are tripping out.
She's not white, I don't think.
She's Spanish.
Yeah.
She's one of them sneaky Spanish white women.
If I had to go for pure white, I think that
JoJo.
Gwen Stefani is still fucking fine for her
Gwen
age.
Stefani is very fine for her age. I feel like I would like Cher.
Yeah, I was about. You're
How'd
literally.
you know? How'd
You're
I
in my
know?
fucking head,
How'd
my
I
G.
know? How'd I know?
Bruh, she's still fine, and she's like 70.
I feel like Madonna. I feel like she'll be too much.
Madonna is a no go for me.
She'll be too much.
But Madonna, wait, I don't know how old Madonna's daughter is, so I'm not gonna comment.
We're
on
not
it.
gonna do that.
Let's find out.
We're living in a time where Haley is like 25 now. So yeah.
Okay, I'm about to ask a really stupid question.
What?
Haley is Eminem's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Jesus
I
Christ.
never really.
Or you could say Haley Williams and Paramore, but I would say Haley Williams. Granted.
Okay.
You know what's funny?
Madonna daughter age. She's 24, or is she? How old is Lord's Leon? She's 24. Born October 16th, 1996.
All right, with
Speaking,
that
do you
being,
like Lord too?
Lord was never a good looking female.
I think that's the sexy thing about her.
Really?
Touche,
Wait.
yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes
non-attractive.
What does she even look like?
Sometimes non-attractive girls do
Is
have this they have this weird attraction to them.
I think
She
I
looks
like
peculiar. She looks peculiar.
Not the peculiar.
I'm not gonna say a name, but there was this girl in like I want to say 2016 when I was single.
Give her a fake name.
Give her a fake name and talk about her in detail.
Stephanie
Steph-Mani.
was
Yeah, Stephanie.
Stephanie
Yeah.
was
No, Stephanie.
Yeah, Steph-Mani. Call her Steph-Mani.
Okay, Steph-Mani. She was what?
Steph-Mani just sounds fucking crazy. Continue.
Steph-Mani was this
Was she
slim.
here?
Yes, I met her at Spoken Word.
Ooh.
She was
Nova the Nymph spoken word?
yes.
Ooh,
Spoken Word.
yeah,
Spoken
we
Word.
giving
Word
Steph-Mani.
Word to Nova.
Yeah, we give
She was
Steph-Mani
this
some
Brown
realistic-
skin, almost dark skin girl. She had beautiful eyes, long locks, and
describe
not
Steph-Mani
saying-
some
I
more.
like this girl.
Yes,
but
describe
her.
her some
I'm not
more.
gonna say that she was like fine, like oh my god, she's beautiful. She just had this face, and it's like her face was like, I need to know everything about you. And then I got to know her and realized that me and her are nothing alike. But I'm like, your look, you do that to people.
I like
you know
that
what I mean?
look.
Yeah, that's
I like
that's
that
what I'm
look.
talking about. She wasn't necessarily attractive. She wasn't ugly either, but she wasn't necessarily attractive. But she had an attraction. You know what I mean? She had me asking her out on dates just so I can get to know her. You know what I mean? Shit
we
like
know
that.
how you feel about dates. We found that out other episode.
Yeah, I don't trick. So
Exactly. Fuck out of here.
anyways, so yeah, she was. I definitely understand where somebody who is not attractive. Who is the most unattractive person that you're attractive to?
Fuck.
What a question.
What a
What a
Damn,
question.
let me say real other names. No. Fuck. Give me a minute. Talk about something else.
Yeah, wait. I want to answer this as well.
it's kind of.
Uma Thurman.
I don't know who that is.
The Kill Bill bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, oh
I
my
seen her in
God.
Batman and Robin
my
as
God.
Poison Ivy. Nah, that bitch bad, bro. Stop it. She bad. Aquafina.
Solange.
Solange is unattractive to you?
Well, I don't think that Solange is unattractive, but everybody says that she is.
To be real with you, Kyla Pratt.
Kyla Pratt's not ugly though,
Mm.
but she doesn't look super sexy.
She
looks like
features. to
she's
me.
a famous girl who looks like a normal girl. That's her thing.
I
She
don't-
looks so down to earth.
She regular.
She look like
to me.
she looks like she lives next door to you. You can
But
hang
I
out with her
still
when
like
you were
her.
a kid.
I still like her.
Yeah.
When we say unattractive, we're just saying not top there. That's what we're trying to say. But still, we think it's attractive because that FKA Twigs.
That's a good one. She's not super fine,
But she exudes sexual energy.
very much so.
Wow,
Yes.
Graham. That can't be misappropriated. Fucking comment. Read that top comment. This motherfucker's acting like he's in 2012 Odd Future.
Oh,
like,
man.
yeah, exactly. You can't say that no more.
Good thing he didn't say it on this. On this.
Yeah, Graham, why don't you just say that right now out loud, you fucking jackass.
No.
Bro, Graham would do.
He's smarter than that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, do you not realize everything
Oh
is
God, my
PC?
content goes against community guidelines. We removed your content because it goes.
Exactly, you fucking
Oh
idiot.
man,
Yeah, how long you thought they removed the fucking comment from the live?
they did.
Yeah, you fucking jackass. What you thought? Bro, we're living in a time where you can't say nothing like you used to say in 2012. You can't say shit. Why do I think that's when Odd Future first started?
All right, so I guess it's time to go into the topic that we
Finally!
the bad boy curse.
Do you no? First, let's get into
Is
Diddy on Black
Diddy
Rob.
the devil?
No, we could have went to Diddy and Black Rob first.
All right, let's start with Diddy and back.
Is the Diddy the devil? That's the fucking headline?
Somebody said I didn't make this up, and I have a respect for Diddy. I don't think that he's responsible for
I know
everything, but it's just it's just peculiar how what happened with all his artists.
All right, let's get into realistic shit before you go and take us to never having industry friends. Do you think that Diddy should have helped out Black Rob when you first seen the videos pop up?
He did help out Black Rob when the videos first pop up.
How? How can we prove it though?
Credible sources stated that that Diddy reached out to Black Rob when he found out he was sick.
And then what about after he died? And I think that some credible sources was just like it's too late.
After he died, he paid for the funeral.
He contributed to the funeral. That's what was said.
He did what he had to.
My question is, if you were Diddy and you had artists and you guys,
Well, I had the same conversation with my girlfriend.
God damn, I can't even lay out the joke. I mean, not the why'd I fucking call it a joke? Lay out the question. Like, granted, you had artists, and I'm not gonna say that. Oh, Black Rob had millions, but let's just say he had. Let's just assume, because we never know, obviously. But let's just assume you got artists that they get well off. They have enough money to be well off, and then they take their money, they do whatever with it. And then they turn up what out of the case may be. We're not talking about Black Rob no more. We're talking about a fictional thing. We gotta say shit like that. But yeah, how would you feel in that situation?
Like I said, I just had this conversation with my girlfriend. People are blaming Diddy. People are saying, what is Diddy doing? What does Diddy do this? Diddy do that? Black Rob hasn't been on Bad Boy in over a couple of decades.
Of course.
And whatever money that he had left over or whatever royalties he had left over,
Not a
yeah,
couple of
Diddy, I guess, they say Diddy do fuck people over. Black Rob probably didn't get a lot of royalties, but at the same time, he was let go. He had what he had, and it's his responsibility to just stay rich or to make money after that. So he's no longer Diddy's responsibility. He's a grown man. He was 51.
51.
I like Black Rob, but it's not Diddy's responsibility, and the internet ganged up on him about that shit. But it wasn't. I feel like the internet ganged up on Diddy more so because of the Bad Boy curse.
What is this Bad Boy curse? Shout out to Black Rob. Rest in peace, man.
I wouldn't.
Shout out to Diddy.
I fucks with Diddy. I respect Diddy, but I wouldn't sign to Diddy because
My boy Mark takes pictures of his sons.
Yeah, word the Dr. Sprite, my
Dr.
nigga.
Sprite. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You wouldn't sign to Diddy. First of all, who is signing to Diddy? Last person I heard of sign to Diddy was Machine Gun Kelly in fucking French Montana.
Machine Gun Kelly and French Montana was probably Diddy's last artist that I can think of.
And they both panned out well, but sometimes artists panned out well.
Let's see that whole era. There was Red Cafe. He was doing shit. There was King Los. I don't know what he's doing
I
right
was
now.
a big Red Cafe fan.
Who else did they had a female too? Didn't they?
I know.
Oh, they had Cassie.
Shout you out.
The last person who did shit with Cassie was was Travis Scott.
Anyway, back to the
Birds in the Trap.
Back then. Oh, she was on Birds to the Trap?
She was on 2 songs on Birds in the Trap.
What? I gotta listen to Birds in the Trap.
You never heard?
No.
She was on some Smoke One, Drink Some, Pop One.
No.
And then she was on Lose.
No, I did not. We can
Daddy
just
with
go
the
there.
crew.
I haven't listened to a lot of Travis Scott collections wholeheartedly. No. We can just move on. Look how you're looking at me right now. Can we get a zoom?
He's so whack, dude.
Dude, Graham doesn't
No,
get it.
he's whack for not listening to Travis Scott.
I'm whack. Oh.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah,
Agreed.
I'm whack. I can agree too. Piece of shit. Nah, I didn't get it early. And then by the time I got it on Astro Row. But once again, we don't need to talk about me listening to Travis Scott and when I got it.
Biggie.
Who?
Biggie.
Fucking Graham. But nah, yeah, that's Biggie's
Biggie
biggest
Smalls,
song.
a.k.a. the Notorious B.I.G.
Craig
dead.
Mack.
Craig Mack. Fell off, then dead.
He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he died a few years ago.
Goddamn.
Loon, with the prison.
And got out and converted.
Yes, to a religion. Fucking
Mace.
G Dep in jail for murder still.
Shine.
In jail for like years.
For
got out.
Fucking clubs.
Got out and converted. Mace didn't even go to jail, just converted. Came back, joined G Unit, and then converted. Again.
You starting to see a trend here? You starting to see a trend here on everything.
I'm just saying a lot of his artists, man. Black Rob dead. You know what I mean?
Who can we compare him to with signing in
Birdman.
Birdman's artists, how do they do? Because Birdman's artists still kind of do kind of well.
Birdman's artists just they kind of either it's one or two things happen. They get on Cash Money, don't pop, and then leave Cash Money and disappear, or they get with Cash Money thinking that that's gonna boost them, and it doesn't boost them, and they leave and go get boosted themselves.
I feel like the ones that are successful from Birdman, they had to just do what they had to do. Because I feel like Juvenile had to do what he had to do, but he was successful enough to do it.
But then Juvenile came back. Now he's with Cash Money to the death.
Exactly. No, oh shit, not Cash Money to the death.
And I'm pretty sure when BG gets out of jail, even though
BG's gonna be taken fucking care of when he gets out. I believe that.
he's definitely signing back to Cash Money.
He's definitely
100%.
And Turk got $1 million or something like that.
Yeah, Turk good, but Turk don't like Lil Wayne.
We're just music nerding out right now, people. This is that type of episode. Come back later for the other shit that we're known for. But right now we're music nerding out.
Speaking of Lil Mo, I was watching some shit on her too. She signed to Cash Money, it didn't work out. She got dropped. Who else? Omarion was signed to
Remember
Cash.
when Busta Rhymes was signed to Cash?
I was getting into that. Omarion was signed. He said he didn't get his advance and he quit. Fucking Torian Sellers. Fucking PJ.
Omarion was on Maybach. Omarion been everywhere.
Yeah. PJ Morton from
Shout out to Omarion.
PJ Morton from.
I remember PJ Morton. I don't know where he's from.
He's from Maroon 5.
Did we say Bow Wow?
Bow Wow was signed to them.
PJ Morton was on Maroon 5.
He's in Maroon 5. He's the black guy in Maroon 5.
I never really knew the other 5.
Yes. Bow Wow was signed to Cash Money. Soulja Boy was signed to Rich Gang. Fucking Busta Rhymes was signed.
Get to YMCMB.
T-Pain was signed. And then Rich Gang. If you want to talk about Rich Gang.
Oh, I was going to say, we could talk about
Nigga.
YMCMB. Gutta deserves way more than what the fuck y'all gave him.
But Gutta had every opportunity thrown at him.
It just didn't. I remember Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka was my shit.
Him, Jay Mills, Lil Twist, Lil Chucky, they all had the same opportunities.
You
Chanel,
know who I really wanted? I was gonna say Chanel should have did something else.
She tried.
Chanel had to look. I seen her recent video just because I thought of that. I was like, what is Chanel's last video? Shit was crazy.
She did a song with Drake and Lil Wayne when they were at their peak called I'm Good, and it just didn't take off. People wasn't taking a liking to Chanel. It's not her fault.
Yeah, you can't shoot. People think that people would just fall off because they want to. Sometimes you guys just don't fuck with it.
You think that you fuck with them, but you don't.
You don't. Like, people be like, oh, man, Drake and Nicki can't. No, people just fucked with Drake and Nicki and Tyga here and off.
Yeah, but that's because when you think about it, Nicki Minaj, Drake, and Tyga all had something going for them before they signed the Young Money, unlike everybody else. Tyga was Travis McCoy's cousin.
He
was signed to Fall Out Boy's.
You're
He was signed to Fall Out Boy's label.
yeah.
And
I
then
love Fall Out Boy.
same.
I bet you do, Graham.
And then
I
and
like
then
Travis
Lil
McCoy.
Wayne picked him up after that. What else?
Corey Guns should have did more too, but I feel like Corey Guns never could have.
Corey Guns should have blew because he had Peter Guns, who was a one-hit wonder from the '90s. Who
remember.
they had that one big New York song, that Uptown Baby, Uptown. Yeah.
Corey Guns just he was on 6'7". That's probably still one of my.
He was on the
favorite
original
that's
Amelie.
such a good one.
It's such a good
He
one.
was on the original Amelie, and he had a show called Son of a Gun.
I really wanted Corey Guns to pop, bro, because Corey Guns was actually really good to me. I always thought that. I was like, I remember back in the days, I was just like, bro, no one's gonna play 6'7" after the Wayne's verse.
They
Like,
always do though.
they do? Nah, not where I used to go. They used to cut that shit off. And I used to be like, that's very disrespectful.
Word to my mama, let my be.
You don't got to do the Corey Guns verse.
I want to see what he's doing mean.
What do you think? Why do you think that they got eclipsed?
I'm getting back to that because you cut me off.
I'm sorry.
Tyga had
Baby
shit
boy.
going for him at first. Fall Out Boy, Travis, all that shit. He was with the Rock niggas, and then Lil Wayne was trying to do the Rock shit. He picked up Tyga.
Little twist. It was Justin Bieber friend.
We don't talk about Lil Twist, but Lil Twist did discover Trippie Redd, so yeah. Who else? Drake was on Degrassi, and he had songs with Trey Songz before.
And he already had his tape.
And
out.
then Jay Prince, Jr. found him, put him in the Mafia, and then gave him to Lil Wayne. So
Right.
you know what I mean. Nicki Minaj was
She was on Diddy's,
she was on Smack
DVD.
and
Yeah,
shit.
she was
You
on
know what I mean.
DVDs.
And then she was co-signed to So Icy with Gucci Man at one point in
Right.
time before Lil Wayne took.
Because Waka Flocka, my manager, Deb,
Yeah.
we're nerding the fuck out today.
Yeah, so yeah, they had shit going for them already. Everybody else kind of came out of nowhere. Now Chanel, she could have been in that because she was a songwriter behind the scenes, but she just didn't take off. You know what I mean? Gutta was a part of Squad Up. So was Nut the Kid, aka Kid, but he ended up signing to G Unit. That shit didn't work out.
Which was the one I went to?
Currency is also somebody who was signed to Young Money or Cash Money back in the days, but
Oh my
he broke
God.
off to do his own thing and it worked.
Currency has the biggest cult following. Currency and Larry June, they both have the most
so fire.
relaxed following ever, and they don't gotta do shit ever. And I think Dom Kennedy,
Yeah.
Dom Kennedy.
Larry June, and Currency, they both have the most chill.
Yeah, how about
fucking
Schoolboy Q?
relaxed.
Schoolboy
Schoolboy
he
Q
has
is more mainstream than
he
Currency.
has a lot more mainstream than them.
Yeah.
But he also has a strong ass cult
Currency,
following. But so does
Larry
anybody
June,
in TDE.
What
Yeah.
about West Side Gun?
Westside Gun is
Nah,
dope. The
with
Griselda
they're
themselves,
different.
yeah.
They're like mainstream, still dirty, but they like a mainstream, still dirty. They're not the same like Currency.
Yo, did you know that
Dom Kennedy and Current?
Did you know that Westside Gun is older than Benny the Butcher?
They all old.
Yeah, they're all in their third, but it's still. I didn't. You look at Westside Gun, you look at Benny the Butcher. Who you gonna think is older?
Yo, Benny just has that fucking butcher look to him. Benny with the fucking crazy fucking chops, bro.
Look, Benny is
Wow.
30. Benny is 36. Both Conway and Westside Gun are 39, about to turn 40.
38. I just looked it up.
Oh,
Jeez.
38.
Bro, those niggas are the ill. Like, the fact that they can escape all those fucking critiques, bro. Them niggas is ill, bro.
They're fire.
Griselda's fire. But, bro, nah.
All of them can rap really good. Too.
But to say that they're still under would be a disservice, bro. Them niggas is main pop. But they're main dirty still. We can get into that topic another day on what's actually underground and what's actually mainstream underground.
yeah, because there's been a disconnect ever since the whole SoundCloud Cole Bennett situation happened.
You don't know who's underground no more.
Exactly, especially
what
with
was
Plants.
that situation? What happened there?
Well, okay.
It ain't really a situation. We just don't know who's really getting it from the mud.
One of the, Plants has always been a thing, but they weren't as common as they are now. One of the
Right.
people we're still trying to figure out is a plant or not.
Industry plants.
Yes,
Okay.
it's Chance the Rapper. We still don't know if he is or not. But his when you think about how he came up, it's almost too unrealistic for
Right.
him to be still independent to this day.
And now labels do that. Labels like to make it look like an artist hasn't been touched before by them, but they've been there for years.
I believe
Oh,
Rory is the first plant I can think of that just came out and said, "I'm a plant." He wore the industry plant shirt on the freshman cover, and then eventually, when his album didn't do well, he got dropped from the label, and it still has a pretty dope cult following now. But ever since SoundCloud took over, labels didn't know what the fuck to do. Young Thug and Drake make the streaming shit happen, so labels were like, "Oh my god, they're not gonna need labels no more." So they started creating artists. They started finding nobodies or people with a budding song off of SoundCloud, and they'll grab them real quick, and then they'll brand them, give them a face tag, give them weird hair, and then they'll throw their video online. Their very quality out of nowhere video online, and then they'll send it to like Lyrical Lemonade or World Star or No Jumper, and then they'll pretend like that artist just had
and
a
they'll
random
get
come up.
repackaged, and they'll be like, they'll take this down, come back. But the thing I want to say about what a fucking quote I heard about industry plants, we went through a bunch of artists just now, and it's just like at the end of the day, you can't force someone to still like your music, industry plant or not. People still have to like it. You can do fake likes, all that, but at the end of the day, eventually, someone's gonna have to really like your shit.
Some people stick, some people don't. I believe, and I could be wrong, that Amine is an industry plant, but he stuck. When his song Caroline was catchy enough to make people still think about him. Now he's not in everybody's face all the time, but every time he drops an album or a project or a video, it goes up. He has hits, you know what I mean? He has his following. Yeah. But then there's motherfuckers like Jumex. He came out of nowhere. He has his quality video from Taco, from Our Future, and the music didn't stick, and now he's nowhere.
And then
nobody talks about Jumex. Nobody cares about Jumex. I don't even know who that is.
Exactly. I know.
My point. Exactly.
And then the new dude, the Murray dude, he even talked about, he's like, bro, industry plan or not. It's starting to be to the point of what really is an industry plan. Because now fucking...
Do you think Murray is an industry plant?
Bro, it's to be determined because I seen a breakdown video. He knows niggas in the industry, and he signed under a small label in the industry from industry. That's just like Kendrick Lamar with Top Dog.
Is Face Jones an industry plant?
Man, Face Jones is gone.
He had a yeah. I love you, bro. If you're watching
Face
this,
Jones.
come talk to me. Come fuck with me, bro.
Like,
but Face Jones was signed to an indie label before he signed to Macavision.
Exactly, and it's like if you sign to an indie label, but they have heavy ties in the game, because you know how
and they had heavy ties. The label that he was signed to had ties to like Stitches and a lot of the South Florida artists before they blew up. So is Faze an industry plant?
And the label that fucking Murray, the indie label that Murray signed to, they helped push Rowdy Rich. So. And Rowdy Rich was just like, I'm big. So it's like, is it industry plant or it's just you have good music and you had a good setup to actually do your good music?
And that's where the disconnect.
That's where the disconnect is.
Because we sometimes
the Graham Radio podcast just made QC Media.
Oh, that's lit.
For what?
That's dope as fuck.
Because for the Pay Major interview.
Who's that? Who's Pay Major?
He's a rapper. Dude,
I'm
on fucking QC Media. That's so lit.
That's lit as fuck.
Holy shit.
When did you realize that was lit?
When I started following QC Media, like when I moved to Tampa. Okay. They have a bunch of followers. I mean, that's pretty fucking lit.
Yeah, QC Media kind of came out of nowhere, but they fuck with me. Like when that whole King of R&B shit was coming out, I had tagged my song. Emma, which features Doechii, word to Doechii, she's doing her thing. Ari, word to Ari, she's doing her thing, and Millie Moon, I love you, baby. And I tagged that song, and I was like, I'm the real king of R&B, and then they reposted it, and it was like, yes, and we already been knew about this shit, and they even quoted the lyrics. So, you know, word to QC, they be actually looking out and shit, you know what I mean?
Shouts out to QC.
They came out of nowhere, but shouts out to QC.
I just commented on their post. I said, I do it for the culture.
Who's Pay Major?
Pay Major's a rapper in Tampa. He has an album called, I think it's called maybe Formula, and he sounds a lot different than, like, his sound is very, very unique.
I gotta look up him. I don't know.
I mean, dude, he's on.
You listen to a lot of Tampa rappers, bro?
I listen to a couple. I've been in a huge house phase recently.
All right. Well, when it comes to the rappers in Tampa that you've heard, like, give me your top 5. I'm curious.
Psych Montano is number one in my book. Psych Montano is, and I haven't heard all the rap in Tampa.
Understood. I want to see.
Psych Montano is my favorite rapper.
I'm asking you this because I want to hear
Big
who you
facts.
fuck with locally. That's all I want to know.
Yes.
So
Psych Montano is crazy. He goes insanely hard. K3, who has no released music, I've seen him perform a fucking billion times. He's a hidden gem in Tampa. Like, people should be crawling on their hands and knees for a K3 feature. Like, it's just fucking insanely fire.
Word.
Yes. Indie Indigo. Oh my fucking god. Yeah. Like, wait. I'm not trying to rank everyone.
We get it. You just got the list.
Nah, but Indy's fucking fire.
Dude,
that's my boy.
Those other dudes I don't know, but I'm just listening.
I love Indie Indigo. Like, I have a lot of songs with Indie. That's
bro. You met them both. They were at that Wave Theory party.
I know Psych Montano now, but I don't know the music. I just heard that album. Who's the last one though?
Psych Montano. his album Psych 101, every single track is insanely fire. Like really, really, really fire.
Shouts him out. I'm gonna listen to him. Who's the last one?
Well,
he only said 3.
oh shit,
so.
I'm
I thought he said 4.
I'm sorry, I'm screaming. Sorry.
I thought he said 4.
Oh,
Jesus grams. Put it on.
The fuck
Whoa,
was that?
a lot of shit.
Who the?
just
I
went
thought he
down.
said 4. He didn't say 4. He said
just said-
no, I
Psych.
said 3.
He said
K3,
3.
yeah,
K3,
Indy.
Psych,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
India.
One is I wouldn't really call this a rapper. It's this chick Nessa. Her production is fucking crazy.
She's a beat maker.
She sounds familiar. Nessa.
Nessa's such a
Nessa
common name.
produced all of Albert J's, and Albert J is definitely in that mix.
He's around here too, right?
Yeah.
Albert J.
Yeah.
I gotta look at.
Other than Indie Indigo, I've never heard of any of those people, my G. But
Yo, bro, let's fucking like I
We
want
gotta
you to
listen.
meet my people. I want to meet your people. Like, dude.
Give us the last one though, cause I got a question for you.
he just said the
I
last
said
one.
the last one.
Nessa. Wait, did he say
Albert
5
J.
or 4?
He said Nessa, and then
Yeah.
he said the nigga after.
Oh, you
that.
said Albert J. That was your
Albert J,
fifth.
And then
Yes.
hold on, a couple honorable.
Because you said she produced for him, but you didn't say that was your fifth. My bad about that.
I want to do a few honorable mentions
Mhm.
here.
Do some honorable mentions, Graham. Get your shit off.
Okay, Pusha Preem, obviously.
my manager. Yes.
Yeah, the firest.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my boy.
And you know what?
I put him on.
You know, I feel like if Pusha Preem listens to this, then he's gonna disagree with what I'm about to say.
What?
But like, I love his album Time. Like it is, and he's like like whatever.
Yeah,
you
he
know,
doesn't like it. I was on that
know.
album too, though.
Dude, that album is literally incredible. And another big honorable mention, Sir Perf. He's coming on the podcast. You know Sir Perf?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Dude, Sir Perf is coming on the pod on Saturday.
I can see
Have you
what
ever
type.
listened to
I
our
can see.
shit?
I can see what type of music you listen to.
Have you ever
I like
listened
the-
to
I like
our
the boom
shit
bap.
like at all?
Boom
Me
bap
and
is
Gizm
hard.
shit.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely have not. And
That's why I had to talk.
I literally was waiting.
Yo,
to
I
ask,
had
have you
to I
ever
had to talk to
listened
him last podcast. I'm like, hey, Graham, you gotta understand that I'm an
y'all
artist.
ever listen to the Graham Radio podcast?
No,
Some-
I only
sometimes.
listen to.
Okay.
I only listen.
No,
to
I do.
clips.
I mean,
Thank you.
but I'm not
We're
offended.
very
but I just-
uninformed. We're very uninformed about each other at all.
Can we please like just get into each other's shit?
Yeah, I'm not offended at all. But
Pause.
yeah,
I
we
was
can.
waiting for.
We can definitely do that. I'll definitely watch a
Yeah.
lot more of your shit. But Pete
I
that
will
I'm an artist.
absolutely. I will.
Hey,
absolutely
I ain't
listen
gonna
more
lie
stuff.
to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want you to finish your honorable mentions for real, and then me and Yism can do our top 5 around the city.
Yeah,
Oh, I love
was
it.
waiting
And
for
then I
that.
think we should. I think that shit.
we should end it right there. Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah.
you know how long that shit can wrap in.
Okay,
yeah.
more honorable mentions around the city.
Give us like 4 honorable mentions.
Okay, Lilith.
I just seen her last. Everyone he's naming, I literally seen that at that show.
Yes.
Wave theory, word to them.
Dude, they're fucking.
She
they're
was
killing
ill,
it.
bro. She was fucking ill. I gotta see about her shit
Dude,
too.
yeah, bro. I got a crazy video of Lilith, like performing. It's dope.
She's something else.
Yeah, she's really dope.
Who else?
Who else? Let me think. I know someone was just in my brain. and I
Graham, we're gonna
forgot.
have to fucking get you 2 honorable mentions the way you going. You is not.
Dude, I
sounding-
mean Quentin Cambridge, the fucking homie.
fuck.
Word
that dude's an absolute-
I'm
word to
really
Quentin.
trying to see if I can know any names, but like, fuck.
Quentin, that's like.
And dude,
that's
yo, I
Eddie's
mean, I
homie.
gotta say Pay Major. Pay Major honestly might be even in my top
Fuck,
5.
bro. I thought I would know
Like-
one name. I thought you would say Mike.
Bro, okay, and I want to point something out here. Like, one of the biggest reasons that I moved to Tampa is because like there's just so much good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Like I was talking with on the podcast with Albert J and Psych Montana, which,
Right,
which
right.
drops. It'll be out by the time people are listening to this. We talk about how Tampa is LA. Like literally, dude. Like
Shit.
it is literally LA.
But
My
yeah,
homie FaZe went to LA and said they're like they travel a lot. A lot of people do.
I
And
went
a
to
lot of
LA.
people leave Tampa and they go to other places and they come back to Tampa and they just like you could do music other places, but there's no scene like Tampa.
There's
like
no
our
scene.
underground is like untouchable.
All those niggas you just said, I never like, and I want to
Okay,
know.
so now
them.
your turn, and let's see if I know that.
You're pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you won't. But that's the thing. Like when you hang out with that scene, you can be in so many different scenes and not know
So
everybody.
many.
Exactly.
And that's what I like. I was like, bro, he named out like 9 niggas I want to look up because I have no idea.
Yo, dude, look up. Oh, wait, how the fuck did I not mention this?
Mention
in
it.
my top 5.
I really thought he
Perception.
would say Mike.
So,
Perception. That's the-
finally,
that's the homie,
someone I
yeah.
know. I fucking love Perception.
Perception is
That's
the
my-
homie.
yo.
fucking
Do you
guy,
guys
bro.
know what me and Perception fucking did this past weekend?
What?
That sounds crazy.
Dude, have y'all heard of Manic Focus?
No.
Okay,
No.
Manic Focus is a national DJ, like producer.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
gone to music festivals because he's on the lineup.
Yeah, Perception did the open spot, or he did a spot on that festival.
I wouldn't call it an open spot or a festival, dude. So Manic Focus happened to be in town. Like Manic Focus is a huge deal. Draws out
What's the
like
songs
500-600
Manic Focus
people.
done?
I can only really name one. Like you go and see him live. Like
Okay,
that's the
he's
thing.
a live
Like,
guy. Okay.
Yeah. You go and see him live, and he was at I guess 5 Studio, and he was
That is a dope list.
Dude, he was he made a song with god damn it.
Right.
He made a song with Manic Focus, and he told me about it the next day, and I literally like freaked the fuck out. And Manic Focus had a show the next day in Orlando.
Give me an idea of Manic Focus's crowd, like how much, what's his numbers, so I can get an idea how big he is. Pause.
Are you pulling up the video?
No,
I thought you were pulling up the video.
He's not pulling up the video.
All right, yo, dude, check out this video.
Give me the numbers. But I definitely want us to get to me and Yism's list before.
Dude, Manic Focus is huge. Like he draws out like 400 or 500 people. Like this was a tiny show.
400 or 500 is not bad at all.
Dude, he's he's Manic Focus. Like
I really don't want you to boy and just be spitballing it. Let me see.
Dude, yeah, this is a big deal.
I'm looking.
What happened?
I'm looking. No, I'm just looking.
Yo, you should just play it.
I did. I will play it on my own time.
You should play it.
I get it. I see it and I get it.
Okay.
And no shots at Perception. No shots at Perception. No, I really understand it already. But like, yeah, I definitely want you to give us the last mention. I totally understand.
Yes. All right. Let's hear your guys' honorable mention.
No, let's do our list.
I shouldn't name anybody from Exhibition, huh?
I think that would be like taking your fucking kid to work.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'm gonna start first. And no order, right? Or we can do order?
No order, unless you want to.
Okay, the first person I would say is definitely, at this moment, Fancy's on that top 5 list. And that's a duh. I always fucked with Fancy shit when he was like, his other fucking names, I'm not going to put it out there. But I definitely fuck with Fancy. He definitely got some cool shit. And damn, who else did I get to second? I definitely have some fucking people in mind. Honestly, give back and forth. Let's just back and forth it.
I got way more than 5, but
how many you got?
Check me out. I'm just gonna spitball it. I'm just gonna shoot it out there.
Man, but let's not.
No specific order.
Hold on, before you go. Let's not just give I mean, we can shout out everybody, but let's try and give it a list.
Here you go.
I'm sorry. If we rapping, yeah, no, you good. If we rapping on this, let's not I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, still give people like they on the list. You know what I'm trying to say? Or nah?
I'm just doing my top
fine.
list.
Just shout them out. It's just gonna seem more like a shout out than actually who.
It's not a shout out. These are the people. These are people on the scene that I actually listen to. You know what I mean?
Bet, go.
I
gotta think of my other 4.
Let me see. I'm gonna do a top 10.
Damn, you gonna do 10? Damn, I don't know if I got.
That's a lot of rappers.
It is a lot of rappers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so Indie Indigo, obviously. Right. Jay Briscoe, Fetty Suo, Pusha Preem, Lil Fancy, Drogado, Swaver, Lil Page.
Let me do my goddamn list.
Kobe fresh out of high school, and this person, I don't know if they rap no more, but I felt like they had the most some like crazy fucking potential. Cool. And that's If You Want Lou Will.
Expound on your list, because I'm getting mine ready. That's the only reason I want you to expound on it.
Indie Indigo is just he's one of the artists that I can't understand. He's so versatile. It's crazy. Jay Briscoe, that's my little homie. That don't sound right because I'm not trying to sun him. He is an artist in his own right. When he was coming up, you know, I was one of his co-signs on the underground type shit, and now he's like super popping. So you know, Suo, that's been my nigga forever, but it's not like I told you before I became friends with these niggas, I used to listen to him. Suo has untapped potential. He made a classic last year with Crybaby Suo. Pusha Preem, also an artist that is, you know, who has grown exponentially. He'll tell you that I put him on, but I don't think that I did. I just kind of threw him into the underground, and he took that in. He knows the business, blah blah blah. So Pusha Preem, he's one of the Like he created
Sick.
one
I
of the
got
craziest bands ever. You know what I mean?
I got 6
Word to the
so
Wonder
far.
and Assassins. Lil Fancy just been out here doing his thing.
Lil Fancy
After
is
I mean he
growth
always
fast.
had good music, but after Woe Drop he just started going crazy. After that, him and Skrilla with Twins, their music is crazy. Like I don't really even know how to explain it. It's just all over the place. Dro Got Dough, he has this dope gritty R&B ass
bruh.
underground ass Pete. Like it's like R&B mixed with crunk, mixed with trap, mixed with trill, mixed with like just lo-fi. I don't know. It's shit crazy. Just like some southern lo-fi shit is dope as fuck.
And you listen to all these people.
Yeah, like these are people that
Right,
I don't
right,
listen
right.
to a lot of mainstream rappers compared to the Swaver. That's my boy. Even Tom G would say that he feel like Swaver better than him type shit. He has untapped potential, and I like him when he Swaver. I like him when he Lil Mosh Pit. It don't even matter, you know what I mean? Lil Page, I liked him when he was Tim Apex. I like him as Lil Page. You know what I mean? His new style is really fucking unorthodox, but it's growing on me, and it's like crazy. It's crazy different. You know what I mean?
Lil Page style. Nah, I definitely got it.
And then Kobe fresh out of high school. Kobe, I hope you're watching this. You are a fucking genius and nobody understands except me.
Why you say that?
He's a genius. Watch his video. I keep forgetting the name of the song. He has this video out with it's like these 3 girls and they're carrying a bunny. Like the song, the video concept, like that's genius level shit. Like he like his flows and his wordplay and the shit that he talks about and how he portrays shit just goes over people's head. He's a genius. I understand, but it's even hard for me to explain it. And then of course, if you want Lil Will, Word to Forever Underground, you know he's Hayes outlining them homie and shit. He does tattoos now. He is untapped talent. Like when he was on the scene, I think he has like 3 or 4 singles out, and they were all hard. I thought he was gonna be destined to be like one of the big names in the underground of Tampa. He just stopped doing it. You know, he wanted to do the tattoos. I don't know if there was a reason for that, but I think that his music is fucking sick, and I'm glad that I can at least go back and listen to the few singles that are up. Honorable mention, I would say Dead 7. That nigga had nothing but potential. I just wish that he would have stuck to the rapping. You know what I mean? The production was hard, but his style was different. Like if you listen to like songs like Bless Your Throat nowadays, and like 2021, that shit is still hard. That shit's still ahead of its time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah.
I bet. I finally just wrote down my list. I wasn't trying to rush the shit. So I can sell you some out after the pot. The janitor at Chipotle 2-5.
Who that
Bruh,
is?
that's Sumo. And Sumo start my list too.
Oh fuck!
Nah, you can't say it because you can't keep saying niggas.
No,
nah,
okay,
nah,
yeah.
Fuck out of here.
The only reason,
Nah,
okay,
yeah,
no, I'm just gonna
nah.
give a shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to Young Sumo.
You still in my list.
No, I'm gonna give a shout out to Young Sumo because he's definitely somebody I should have mentioned, but I
Yeah.
didn't mention
Hey,
him
Sumo ain't on your list.
because I haven't mentioned him because I haven't like heard a lot of new shit from him
Don't
lately.
matter. We're talking about niggas that you listen to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't heard a lot of new shit, so he hasn't been on my playlist.
You're probably
you know what I mean?
thinking of active, but we can.
But but Lil Will's not active. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But I mean, it goes without saying. Sumo is like that nigga, bro. That nigga's run on the scene from like what 2017
Once
to 2018
again,
was
you're
wild.
describing niggas on my list.
My
Once
bad.
again.
Go ahead.
You're describing niggas on my list.
Go ahead.
But, all right. Fancy, we already talked about. Fancy don't need to be talked about. Next person, bro. Wheat, bruh. Wheat is definitely the top of my list. Graham, think about these niggas, whoever you know.
I had a talk with him. He was at my crib a few days ago. We talk about music, and that nigga's musical styling is very unorthodox.
Bro, okay. And Dro Got Dough, we talked about Dro Got
Yes.
Dough. Suo, I actually really do. These are niggas I actually listen to. Like, they're actually on my library.
Yes.
Suo is definitely.
You got to keep in
on my
mind, Graham.
library.
We're not. It sounds like we're naming our homeboys, but we're also rappers. So we hang out with other
And
rappers.
and
but
these are
we do
definitely-
listen to them like actual artists. You know,
I
what I mean?
do
They
listen
are
to
actual
these
artists,
niggas,
but
yeah.
we listen to them like mainstream artists.
I
you know what I mean?
definitely was thinking of people who I actually have in my fucking thing. C Bane, bro.
Oh, Bane is so fire, bro. Bane is so fire. I believe I believe I call it. He's gonna get his check mark next. He's gonna be verified, definitely.
And we talked about Paige already.
Yeah, Lil Page is fire.
And for the females who I think like I listen to, Doge. I listen to Doge. I do. listen to
I love Doechii. I haven't listened to a lot of her new music, but I think that Yucky Bucky shit going hard. You know what I mean?
Doech is a girl like I seen really growing like her own in this shit, and she's definitely someone who I always was like, nah, that bitch spits.
Listen, I didn't want to separate the female artists. If I was naming,
these are still on my
if
list.
I was naming my homies, if I was naming Macavision, I signed them because I like them all. But obviously, I can't. Just
I'm
put on my
not
own
separate.
artists,
I'm
you know?
not separating them. They on my list. Honestly, if you want,
Because Nico Sweet, Richie Guapo, FaZe Jones, Lars
you can
Darko, they all slide.
do that after. Do that after.
I mean,
And then
I
we
just
wrap
did. Y'all heard y'all names. They all slide.
This nigga like use them like, oh, that's it. That's y'all's. But nah, Doech is definitely on the
Macy
list.
Slick is probably one of the best female rappers I heard.
Macy goes
But
hard.
when I say when it comes to female rappers, Nico is one of the hardest femcs, and she goes harder than niggas.
Macy's actually hard. Macy's actually like was my honorable mention. Speaking of my honorable mentions, because I kind of had like 8 niggas on my shit, my main thing. But my honorable mentions definitely would be Lars. Lars definitely has.
Lars is
some hard
underrated.
shit.
Yeah.
He's definitely my honorable mentions. I don't even care if he don't feel the same, but he's still my honorable mentions. Dead
I think Darko's mad at us, but we love you, bro. You know what it is.
It don't matter.
You can call my phone.
You can search my library and I have some Darko on there. Mike Mass, even though I never literally hear a Mike Mass song on my songs list, and I don't even know if he dropped shit. But
oh man,
what?
I forgot to mention fucking DZ We the Reaper. Wow. He's like number 1 or 2 on my shit. I don't know. I don't know why that didn't pop into my
this
head.
This nigga Yism is trying to alter his list so much.
So I just I know a lot of rappers, but DZ's up there. Like that nigga.
You gonna say you miss a few niggas too? You want me just to start naming your features?
Go ahead. Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Tony Hands.
Exactly.
OG.
I telepathically told you that. Exactly. But nah, keep going on my list. Kid Easy. I hear a lot of unreleased Kid Easy music, and he has some fire shit. And Macy,
shout out to Kid Easy. Shout out to the podcast for the that will never get released.
That will never get released. That he definitely asked me. He's like, yo, why the fuck Grandma released the shit?
Wait, did he say it?
He actually did say that.
Oh God. I need to release that.
Macy is my fucking.
But
Macy
dude,
already said it.
Never mind. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Graham. Graham. Macy is definitely that. Yo, shout out to Kid Easy. That's my homie for real. And that completes my list. And we gonna wrap this bitch.
All right, so anybody that I didn't mention, it's just because
he hates y'all niggas.
I know a lot of rappers. You know what I mean?
How you forgot DZ? That was wild.
That is wild. I give you my sincerest apologies,
and
DZ. You should have been the first person.
And Tony Hands.
Tony Hands gonna shoot me for that.
Exactly. In the hood.
Anyways, I'm Big Yiz.
And I am Young Cloud.
Yo. Bow.
We are.
I love you, grand baby.
Out this
We
bitch.
are the Unorthodox Black Podcast brought to you by OMC.TV. We out.
We are out this bitch. Appreciate it all. Damn, but you